Hi all, welcome to a Southern Woman's Lifestyle Vlogmas. This was our first Vlogmas and we are on day 23. Woohoo! Southern desserts. This is my mama's favorite category. I'm making my grandma's Southern traditional gingerbread cake. This cake came over with the English colonists back in the 1600s. Ingredients you'll need: 2/3 cup of brown sugar, 2/3 cup of molasses, 2/3 cup of boiling water, 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, 2 tablespoons of minced ginger, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground allspice, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar for dusting, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and pan baking spray with flour. You'll need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. First off, to a large mixing bowl, I add a 1/4 teaspoon of the ground nutmeg. And then I do a 1/4 teaspoon of the ground allspice, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. And then I do a 1/4 teaspoon of the ground black pepper. And then I add a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and then 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, and then I add 2 tablespoons of minced ginger. And then I spray the baking dish with the pan baking spray with flour. It's my favorite. Nothing ever sticks with this spray. It's wonderful. And then I'm going to add to the stand mixing bowl 2/3 cup of brown sugar. And 2/3 cup of molasses. And then I mix it together. And then I add 4 tablespoons of cubed unsalted butter. And I measure out 2/3 cup of boiling water. And I mix until the butter has melted. And then I add the minced ginger to the stand mixing bowl. And now I'm measuring out 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour to the bowl that has spice in it, the spices that I measured out already. So now I'm adding 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of the kosher salt. And before adding the egg, I waited 20 minutes for the liquid to cool off. Otherwise, you'll cook the egg before it actually gets mixed in. And then now I'm adding the flour spice mixture until it's just barely combined. You don't want to overmix it. Because your cake can puff up in weird places and it'll become tough as well. And I scraped on the bowl, and I'm going to mix for no more than 5 to 10 seconds after this.
Does this cake remind you of anything, Mama? What?
And I'm going to put it in a baking dish. I believe that I used, I want to say an 8 by 11, maybe a 9 by 13. I can't remember. Either one will do, or you can use a square one. And next, I tap on the pan like I always do to release any air bubbles. But I'm going to place it in the preheated 350-degree oven for 25 minutes. But I'll use a toothpick to make sure it's done. If it comes out clean, it's done. After it comes out, I let it rest for an hour on a wire rack, and then I wrap it up overnight. And now I'm just going to dust it with powdered sugar. Now I'm adding a cup of heavy whipping cream to the stand mixing bowl, and I'll turn it on high. I'm looking for a stiff peak. I forgot to add a tablespoon of powdered sugar into the heavy whipping cream, but I'll add it at the end. That's fine. And now I'm going to cut the cake into 12 even slices. You can freeze this, by the way, and it will keep for a few months in the freezer if in an airtight container. And now I'm going to add the tablespoon of powdered sugar that I should have added at the beginning, and I'm just going to fold it on in. And now I'm just going to place a slice on a dish and serve with a generous dollop of whipped cream. On each slice is how you want to serve it. And this is how it looks. It's absolutely delicious. It's one of my favorite. It has such a strong, intense ginger flavor. It's incredible. To help our channel grow, we're asking everybody to please like, subscribe, and comment. If you're enjoying our content, and we hope that you are, please consider becoming a subscriber. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us out tremendously. We also ask that you please watch the video from beginning to end. This also helps out. It's all because of how the YouTube algorithm works. Otherwise, we stay hidden. All these things are necessary, and we'd love to grow and not be hidden. Thank you all for your help. Happy holidays! It's Vlogmas. This is day 23 of Vlogmas. It was our first Vlogmas. We think we did an okay job. We still have another video tomorrow. Sorry for the late upload today. For some reason, I couldn't get the internet. It kept going down. So we have one more video tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you're not a subscriber, consider becoming one. If you're enjoying our content, it doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us out tremendously. All the things like liking a video, watching a video all the way through, and of course being a subscriber also helps us. So, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss one of our videos. And tomorrow we have another video. It's our last video. It's mince pies. My grandma's mince pies. We'll see you then. Thank you all for watching. We're very grateful to our new and old subscribers for supporting us and helping us grow. We know that Hurricanes Helena and Milton have destroyed lives and communities, affecting so many of us who live here in the South. They have a very long road to recovery, and with the cold weather setting in and with the holidays almost upon us, we're encouraging everybody to help those in need by donating to the American Red Cross, the Salvation Army, World Central Kitchen, All Hands and Hearts, AmeriCares, Operation Blessing, and Save the Children. We're not affiliated with any of these organizations, but we know they're doing great work on the ground. As always, please be safe and be blessed, and happy holidays.